Hello everyone, thank you again for tuning in to Specialty Chef Cooking with Marty. I got a great recipe that I want everyone to try because I think that it's going to be a really nice recipe. It's called carrot cake muffins. I'm going to go ahead and show you all the ingredients that's going to go into these muffins. Man, you're going to love it. So if you're writing it down, I'm going to go over all my ingredients, but as always, my ingredients will always be at the end of my video. All right, so let me go ahead and go through it right now. If you need to press pause or anything like that, go ahead and do so. But I'm going to go ahead and go through it now, okay? I have 1 cup of milk. I have 1 cup of shredded carrots. I have 2 cups of sugar. 2 1/4 cup of cake flour. 1 teaspoon of salt. 3/4 cup of oil. 1/4 cup of raisins, 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/2 cup of walnuts, 4 eggs, 2 sticks of butter already cut up and at room temperature. As so is my eggs. My eggs are at room temperature as well. I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now again, the carrot cake muffins. I'm going to be using my machine today, but you can also use a hand mixer. So I'm going to go ahead and put my paddle attachment on my machine here. I'm going to start creaming up my butter and my sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and take my attachment off because it's in the way. I'm going to go ahead and put my butter in the bowl. Along with my sugar. And I'm going to go ahead and start creaming my butter and my sugar. I'm going to put my paddle blade back on. Set this off to the side, and also then I'm going to go ahead and start up my machine. Lock my machine up. I'll start on low, just to get everything incorporated. Now again, my butter and my eggs are at room temperature because the reason why you want them to be room temperature is because the butter will cream up a lot faster, and it will give you it will make the muffins or the cake or even cupcakes taste a lot better. The eggs are at room temperature; they will blend a lot better. So I'm going to be showing you all of this as we go. Okay. Now I'm getting a good consistency with my butter and my sugar. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to start adding my eggs one at a time. The reason why you add your eggs one at a time is that you want them to come together and mix together, so it will go ahead and break down that sugar. So the sugar so when you bite into the pastry, you're not biting into a sugar like a sugar grain or something like that. It's not crunchy. So that's why you do 1 egg at a time. Plus, the best way I know how to do it because that's the way I've been taught. Plus, it gives it time for everything to incorporate a lot better. And it's just absolutely fabulous. It's great. Now, once I put my last egg in, I'm going to start putting my baking powder in, baking soda, and my salt. I'm going to put those in along with my flour. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to incorporate those together because I like to put all my dry ingredients together as one thing. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. I like to incorporate all of my dry ingredients together, because I feel that when they're all together, they blend and they all work in harmony together. So I'm going to go ahead and put my salt. I'm going to go ahead and put my baking powder and my baking soda. I'm going to go ahead and take my spatula here. By the way, everything is washed. My hands are washed. My spatula is washed. Everything is good. We're just going to give this a nice quick stir. And we're going to start adding this once we add all of our other ingredients before we add in our flour and all that. I'm going to go ahead and start adding, put my vanilla in. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Here's my cinnamon. That's 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Put that in there. I got a quarter teaspoon of allspice. I'll put that in there. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put, this is the tricky part on making it right or making it wrong. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to start putting my flour in, and I put a little bit of milk. Let that blend a little bit. And then you just put a little bit more flour, put a little bit more milk. And you want to alternate the two. So I'm going to go ahead and slow down my machine. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my flour in. I'm just putting a little, not more than half of my flour. I'm going to go ahead and pour a little bit of my milk. What we're going to do is that I'm going to exchange these. We're going to do this and let it blend for about a minute or so, and then we'll go and add some more of our flour. And put a little bit more of my flour, and now I'm going to put a little bit more of my milk. Let that blend for about another minute or so. And this is also a crucial part too, that I want everyone to understand. Now, what you need to do is that once you get that second batch of flour in the milk mixture, what I would like you to do is that I would like you to go ahead and shut the machine down, unlock it. You can knock all of the flour off the blade if you like. But what I'm doing now is that I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to scrape down my sides. Because you don't want to lose none of the product on the sides. Plus, you want to also remove any of the mixture from the bottom, especially the flour, because the flour can get stuck at the bottom as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right over here. I'll put down my blade again, lock it, put it back on low. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my flour. I'll put the rest of my milk. Drizzle your milk in slowly. Don't just splash it in there, because then it's not gonna mix properly. Slow is good. We'll go ahead and put this over here. I'm going to go ahead and speed up my machine for about 2 minutes. Let my muffin mix blend really well. I'll scrape down my sides while my machine is running. Just be careful, because it will snap back at you. And while I'm waiting for the 2 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and put my oil in. I'm going to blend that with my oil for about 2 minutes, like I said. That's why I speed up the machine a little bit so everything can get nice and happy together. Love that word, happy. Happy makes everyone feel like with joy, positive, they're doing something great, they're taking your mind off of life for a little bit. How can you not like happy? That's the most positive word in the world. But anyhow, I'm just getting off on. Let me get off my soapbox and continue on making these carrot cake muffins. Oh man, we're almost there. Almost there. Now you're wondering why I didn't put my carrots and my walnuts and my raisins in yet. Because you know why? I'm going to show you why. Give this just another couple minutes here. Couple more seconds. Oh, it smells delicious. Oh my god, I can't wait to try these. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Take your blade off. Go ahead and grab my spatula here. Get all the goodness off that blade. Get as much as you can. It's that's the one thing that if I wanted to say something not so great about this is when you lose all the product on the tools that you're using. Man, that's a shame. But anyhow, the end product is always the best when you get to eat one right out of the oven. And what I'm going to go ahead and take my blade here, give my taste test here, see what it tastes like. Oh, I haven't even finished yet. It's delicious. Delicious. I can't believe it. Man. Let me go ahead and put this over here. Oh my god. Now, well, the reason why, remember I was saying that I haven't put my raisins and my walnuts and all that in there yet? This is why. Now, one thing that you got to know. Can I get another bowl, please? One thing you got to know about carrots. Carrots have juice. And what I did, I said I already squeezed out most of the juice out of my carrots. But I don't want the carrots to ruin my product by putting extra moisture into my muffins. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take it. I know you probably don't got big hands like mine, but you just take it and you squeeze it one last time to get all that juice out. You probably won't get a lot, but that's more than enough. Oh, and you go ahead and just break up all of that shredded carrot into that mix. And once you have that taken care of, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my chopped up walnuts. Oh. Gotta get all the walnuts out of there. What are you doing? You gotta join the party. Now I got my raisins. You don't like raisins? You don't have to put raisins. Put raisins. The amount of raisins that I put in here, it's going to enhance the muffin. So what I mean by enhance is not you're going to enjoy the tenderness of the raisin. It's going to give it a whole different bite, a whole different taste on it. And what we're going to do is that we're going to take. I got all my mixture. I got all my carrots and my let me go ahead and push. Let me go ahead and get it up here a little closer to the camera. I got my mixture. I have my carrots. I have my my raisins. I have my walnuts. And what I'm going to do is that you want to fold, 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 fold. And you want to get everything. You don't want to stir. Because what you want, the reason why you don't want to stir it or you want to mix it is that you want the stars of the show, which is the carrot. You want that incorporated throughout all the muffins that you're making. I'm gonna go ahead and see it. I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a dozen of muffins, maybe 2 dozen, which is 24, and that's all you need to do. Look at that, it's beautiful. And like I said, once you scrape the sides, and everything is good. That's the product that you want to see right there. That's going to be delicious. And you want to, depending on your oven, you want your oven to be at 350, or if you have a really strong oven like mine's, I usually bake mine's at 325. But always get a temperature thermometer to put inside your oven, and that'll tell you, it'll give you some type of reading on what your oven is going to be at. And you're going to be baking them for around 25 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. Always check for doneness. Stick a toothpick in the middle. If it comes out clean, they're done. If it's still wet, let it just cook for another minute or so. But that's about it. Keep checking on them. But depending on your oven, you'll be fine. All right, about to go ahead and put these carrot cake muffins into the oven. Again, 350, 325 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. Can't wait to get these out of the oven and try them. But you guys will be right along with me. I'll be right back once they're done. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. This is the finished product. These are carrot cake muffins. Can't wait to try them. But I just wanted to share this recipe with everyone, especially all of my subscribers and whoever else is following me. I do appreciate it. I just want to say thank you. But I just want to go ahead and just show you something else that you can make for your family. Enjoy. Again, this is Marty, Specialty Chef. I'll see you soon on the next video. Please like, subscribe. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And always keep cooking.